You ever play a Roblox game and think, man, this is just for fun, right? Just a silly little block game? Harmless? Yeah, that's what they want you to think. But some Roblox games don't just try to scare you, they stick to you. They follow you into your thoughts, your dreams, and in some cases, even your real life. And before the Roblox is for kids, defenders come charging in, let's be real. This platform has a dark side most of you either ignore or straight up deny. Today we're diving into the most cursed Roblox games ever made. The ones with real stories, real fear, and in one case, a real-world controversy so messed up, you'll question if Roblox even moderates anything at all. And no, this isn't some made-up creepypasta. These are actual games that you can search right now, if you're brave enough. So buckle up, because after this video, you might just start looking at your recommended for you tab a little differently. Apeirophobia bills itself as a Roblox backrooms-inspired experience. You enter expecting endless yellow halls, flickering lights, and unsettling hums. You know, the usual. But this game takes it further. The first thing you notice is how off everything feels. Corners don't align correctly, shadows stretch in unnatural ways, and sometimes you hear footsteps. But they're never coming from behind you. They're in front of you. The game's AI is designed to stalk, not chase. It doesn't jump at you every few seconds. It lurks just far enough away to make you doubt whether you actually saw it. Then, the whispers start. Faint at first, random, unintelligible noise. But after a while, you realize it's saying things. Your Roblox username, words you typed in chat earlier, stuff you didn't think the game would remember. And here's the kicker. Sometimes the monster doesn't even move towards you. It just stands there, watching, waiting. You get this deep, instinctive feeling that it's studying you. And when you finally think you've escaped, you loop right back to where you started. No matter what path you take, the game subtly warps the map to make sure you never really get out. The horror here isn't in being caught. It's in realizing you're already trapped. Now, let's move to second game. You load into 3008 thinking it's just a goofy, infinite IKEA parody. Wide aisles, flat pack furniture, the iconic blue and yellow walls. It's even kind of funny at first, until night falls. When the lights go out, the store employees change. They're faceless, unnaturally tall, and they walk towards you in absolute silence. Not running, not lunging, just walking, with perfect confidence that you can't escape. You scramble to build a fort from furniture, stacking couches and tables to block them out. But here's the thing. They move the furniture back, slowly, methodically. The AI doesn't break the game's rules. It bends them just enough to make you feel unsafe. After enough nights in-game, you stop thinking of the store as a map and start thinking of it as a cage. There's no official exit. The outside doesn't exist. The game subtly makes you accept that your only job is to adapt and survive until you forget you were ever trying to leave. And that's the most cursed part. 3008 isn't about escape. It's about submission. On number 3, we have The Curse sounds like one of those edgy Roblox horror games that tries too hard to scare you in the first 10 seconds. But it's the exact opposite. It's subtle, patient, and way more disturbing because of it. You start in this rundown house with graffiti-covered walls and a fake urgency timer telling you to find the secret before it's too late. That already feels like bait. Like the dev is daring you to go looking for something you're not supposed to find. At first, it's almost boring. You walk through creaky hallways, check a couple of locked doors, and think, okay, this is going to be one of those predictable horror maps. But the further you go, the more the environment shifts. You head down to the basement, and the moment your character's feet touch that last step, the sound changes. The ambient hum stops. There's no background music, just silence. Your own footsteps echo louder than they should, like the space is bigger than it looks. That's when you start seeing the stains. Faint at first, little smudges of red on the walls. The lighting is dim, but the longer you look, the more you're sure those stains weren't there earlier. You keep going because curiosity is now overriding your better judgment. And then you find the room. It's lined from corner to corner with mannequins. Perfectly still, blank faces, the kind you might see in an abandoned clothing store. They don't move, They don't make a sound, so you walk between them, nervous but telling yourself it's just a set piece. Halfway through the room, one mannequin's head slowly turns towards you. No jump scare sound, no screaming audio. Just a slow, calculated movement that makes your stomach drop. You want to leave, but when you go back upstairs, the house is different. The doors now lead to different rooms. Windows are bricked over, hallways feel longer. And that fake timer from earlier? Gone. The game no longer pretends you have a mission. It just keeps you there, exploring a place that's subtly changing around you. The worst part? Every time you revisit the game, the layout is different. It's almost like the game remembers you and is trying to keep you entertained just long enough for you to forget you ever wanted to leave. Now let's go number 4, the Melvin Ghost Hat. One of those things you'd laugh off as Roblox creepypasta if it wasn't for the number of players who swear they've experienced it. And here's where it gets weird. It's not tied to any one game. You could be in Phantom Forces, Brookhaven, even Meep City, and it can happen. You're playing normally when suddenly your avatar is wearing a translucent, spectral version of the old Roblox shaggy hair. You didn't equip it, you didn't buy it. It's just there. At first, you think it's a glitch. No big deal. But then someone in the server points it out. Not because they see the hair, but because they hear something near you. The whispers start quiet, almost like background noise, but they grow more distinct. Players claim they hear fragments of old Roblox chat logs from 2008, actual usernames, messages, and even bits of conversations. And there's one name that keeps coming up, Melvin. The story goes that Melvin was a real player back in the late 2000s who passed away. And somehow, a corrupted version of his account data lingers in Roblox's code. The ghost hat is supposedly his calling card, a mark that he's joined your session. Once it appears, people report seeing shadows in-game that don't match any player's movement. In some cases, the whispers follow them into other games. And here's the kicker. There's no official record of the hat in the Roblox catalog. You can't find it in your inventory. It vanishes as soon as you leave the game, like it was never there. But some players say the creepy feeling doesn't go away. They claim that after wearing it, they start noticing little things in unrelated games, flickers in the lighting, unexplainable sounds, and sometimes their Roblox character spawning with small visual glitches even in private servers. Whether it's a ghost in the code or just the most elaborate myth Roblox has ever seen, the Melvin Ghost Hat leaves you with one haunting thought. If this is just a glitch, why does it feel so personal? Forsaken is where Cursed stops being entertainment and crosses into dangerous territory. On the surface, it's a dark, atmospheric Roblox exploration game. Dim lighting, heavy fog, strange ruins. You wander through an eerie, open world while ominous chanting plays in the background. The game revolves around worshipping a fictional entity called Spawn. The lore paints Spawn as a godlike being that can offer eternal life through reincarnation. At first, it just feels like edgy roleplay. Weird, but harmless. But the problem isn't the game itself. It's the community that formed around it. Some players took the in-game religion seriously. Too seriously. They started forming private groups outside Roblox, claiming they had direct messages from Spawn and encouraging younger players to take part in rituals, both in-game and in real life. These weren't just fun roleplay events. They were manipulative tasks designed to prey on vulnerable kids. Reports emerged of players being told to prove loyalty through disturbing acts. Some involved deleting their Roblox accounts, others allegedly crossed into self-harm. Safety advocates have flagged it as one of the most dangerous Roblox-related incidents in recent memory. And the worst part? Roblox moderation was slow to react. The game stayed up far longer than it should have, and by the time it was under serious review, the damage was done. The sigil from the game, a strange glowing pattern, started showing up in other Roblox titles. Graffiti in game worlds, and even on players' custom shirts. Forsaken proves that sometimes the scariest thing on Roblox isn't a jump scare or a creepy monster. It's the people using the platform's creative freedom to manipulate others. And that's a curse no update can patch.